morning, students. In today's class, we are going to discuss about Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. Okay, so let's start with that. See, students, when we were discussing about the de Broglie's hypothesis, we had seen that for the macroscopic particles, that means the particles which are having the higher mass, for them the wavelength associated, it was very small. Okay, so if the wavelength is very small, the wave nature can be considered as negligible. It can be ignored. So if the wave nature is ignored, then if you know the position of the particle and by knowing the velocity, you can very well tell what will be its position after some time. Now if you are able to tell this, that the position after some time, the well-defined trajectories can be made. Means after some time what will be its position by knowing its velocity. That means you can find out its path, which path it is going to follow. So for the macroscopic particles, movement can be defined by well-defined trajectories. Trajectories means path. I just repeat, in the case of macroscopic particles, the mass is high. What was the de Broglie's hypothesis here? Lambda is equals to h upon mv. Okay, so if m is high, then lambda will be very less. So wavelength if it is very less, we can say the wave nature can be ignored. अगर हम wave nature को ignore कर रहे हैं, that means if you know the position of the particle, then after with the help of velocity, you can find out its position after some time. Okay, so you can draw its path. What will be the path taken by that particle? Now if we come to the microscopic particles, okay, students, what happened that Bohr, when he was giving his postulates, he considered electron as a material particle and he has considered its particle nature. He has not considered its wave nature. But after the de Broglie's hypothesis, the dual nature of the matter came into existence. So at this time he did not consider the wave nature. Now its mass is also less. अगर mass कम है तो उसका wavelength भी ज़्यादा होगा and we cannot ignore the wave nature. Now if it is having the wave nature, then what problem it can arise? Let's see that. For microscopic particles like electrons, wave character cannot be ignored. Why it cannot be ignored? Because its mass is very less, and if the mass is less, the wavelength will be high. Okay, so we cannot ignore the wave nature. So it is not possible to ascertain simultaneously exact position and velocity. Simultaneously, we cannot find out, we cannot determine the exact position as well as the velocity of an electron more precisely, more accurately. We cannot find out कि position और velocity साथ साथ हम value हम precisely दे पाएं. So at a given instant of time we cannot give. Why? Because wave is extending throughout the space. So if we are considering the wave nature of the electron, it is very difficult simultaneously to determine the exact position and velocity at any instant of time. So the Werner, a scientist, the Werner Heisenberg, he gives Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, where he said that it is impossible to measure exactly simultaneously the exact position and the, here I am not taking the exact position and the exact velocity simultaneously. It is very difficult to determine it. Okay, he said कि आप exact velocity भी निकाल लो, exact position भी निकाल लो. For the microscopic particles, it is quite difficult. And he gave this expression del x dot del p greater than or equal to h upon 4 pi. Let's understand what does various terms mean. Del x, it is the uncertainty in position. Del p, it is the uncertainty in the momentum. Let's write it. Del x, this is the uncertainty in in position. And del p is equals to uncertainty in momentum. momentum is equals to product of mass and velocity. So we can also write it like this, del x del v, m common आ जाएगा because m is not going to change, m remains the same, m del v greater than or equals to h upon 4 pi. We can also write it like this, del x del v h upon 4 pi m. Okay, so we can also write like this, and del x dot del v, this is the uncertainty product. This is the product of the uncertainty in position and uncertainty in velocity. So we are writing uncertainty product. अब इसका मीनिंग क्या है? Let's try to understand. देखो यहाँ से from this expression what we can write, del x it is inversely proportional to del v. ये सब वैल्यूज तो कांस्टेंट है, h कांस्टेंट है, m कांस्टेंट है, पाई की वैल्यू कांस्टेंट है. सो del x इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू del v. ओके, अच्छा del v क्या है? अनसर्टेनिटी. दैट मीन्स अगर सपोज करो हमने उसकी पोजीशन है, इलेक्ट्रॉन की पोजीशन, इफ वी हैव डिटरमाइंड इट very precisely, that means इसकी वैल्यू क्या है? It is very less. Uncertainty जो है it is very less and very precisely we had calculated the position of the electron. So if this value is very small, then this value will be very high. So if we say that del x if it is 0, then del v will be infinite. ठीक है, यानी उसकी जो uncertainty है in the velocity it will be very high. सपोज करो अगर हमने del v, that means उसकी जो uncertainty in velocity है it is very less, that means we had determined the velocity with precisely, more precisely we had determined its velocity. हमने बहुत अच्छे से उसकी velocity find out कर ली, बहुत precisely we had calculated. Then if uncertainty in velocity if it is less, then the uncertainty in position will be very high. So these two are vice versa. If del x is very less, del v will be very high. And simultaneously दोनों को exactly find out करना it is not possible and it gives a blurred picture. So if you don't know the exact position and exact velocity, Heisenberg said how you can draw the trajectories for the electron, how you can say that yes, this is the position and after some time this is the position and after some time this is the position, by knowing their exact velocity. If you cannot find out the two things with the exact precise method, if you are not precisely able to give the exact position and exact velocity, we cannot give the definite path which has to be followed by the electron, that electron will be following. तो आप कैसे कह सकते हो कि जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है वो सर्कुलर घूम रहा है, वो जो ऑर्बिट्स है न्यूक्लियस के चारों तरफ वो सर्कुलर है. So he completely ruled out the possibility of the definite paths जो न्यूक्लियस के चारों तरफ होते हैं और हम बिलीव करते हैं कि इलेक्ट्रॉन्स दे आर मूविंग इन दीज सर्कुलर पाथ्स. इसको समझने के लिए एक और एग्जांपल वी कैन टेक, इट इज गिवन इन आवर टेक्स्ट बुक. सपोज if I says you students, this is a piece of paper, okay, and I tell you find out the thickness of this paper. So what you will be needing, and I give you for this a meter stick which is uncalibrated. Okay, uncalibrated मैंने आपको meter stick दिया, then the result will be highly inaccurate and it will be of no meaning. Okay, what you will say कि I need such a meter stick in which the units are calibrated lesser than the dimension of this paper so that I can find out the thickness. Similarly, to find out the position of the electrons, the meter stick which is required, it should have the dimension. It should be calibrated in the unit smaller than the dimensions of the electrons. Then only the exact position of the electron can be find out. ठीक है, अब इसके लिए क्या कहा गया कि suppose when the electron is irradiated, the radiation should have the wavelength smaller so that position of the electron can be find out with precisely, we can find out it with more precisely. Okay, अगर wavelength कम है radiations की तो क्या होगा वहाँ पे, wavelength कम है then the radiations will be highly energetic है, that means they are having high momentum, and जब ये radiations इलेक्ट्रॉन से कोलाइड करेंगे तो इट विल चेंज इट्स मोमेंटम. तो अब यहाँ पे हमने क्या किया, जो वेवलेंथ हमने यूज किया रेडिएशन का, ये हमने स्मॉल रखा रेडिएशन का, तो इसने इसका मोमेंटम चेंज कर दिया। मोमेंटम चेंज हो गया, दैट मीन्स इसकी वेलोसिटी चेंज हो गई, इजंट इट? हमने इसकी पोजीशन तो बहुत एक्यूरेटली निकाल लिया, क्योंकि हमने वेवलेंथ जो यूज किया इट इज अ वेरी स्मॉल वैल्यू। ओके, सो पोजीशन हमने बहुत प्रिसाइजली फाइंड आउट कर लिया, बट द वेलोसिटी चेंजेस, so the exact position can be find out in this case, but the velocity changes, so we cannot find it out precisely. अब second case लेते हैं, if the wavelength it is higher, अगर हम wavelength ज्यादा ले रहे हैं, if the radiation which is used to irradiate this electron it is of higher value, the wavelength it is higher, that means it is less energetic, and that means it will be having the lesser momentum, and when it will collide with this electron, then it will not change its velocity, and the value of velocity, if you can easily find out, you can find out precisely, but in that case position जो होगी that cannot be find out with accuracy. So what you are saying कि position को अगर exactly find out करते हैं तो velocity change हो जाता है. If you are finding out the velocity precisely, then the exact position cannot be find out, and if you cannot find out, you cannot determine the exact position and exact velocity simultaneously, then how can you give out the trajectories for the electron to be followed? So इसने this Heisenberg he completely discarded the idea of having the definite paths. उन्होंने completely discard कर दिया idea कि वहाँ पे कोई definite paths होते हैं जिसमें electrons की position fixed position होती है and they are moving in that orbit with a definite velocity. Instead of this he gives an idea of orbitals. उन्होंने एक नया concept दिया orbital का. Orbital, he said there is a region 3D space or region around the nucleus. ये जो हमारा nucleus है इसके surrounding में 3-dimensional region where the probability of finding the electron is maximum, that is called as orbital. So he completely ruled out the possibility of definite circular paths around the nucleus. Now students, we will do some numericals based on this formula. Let's see some numericals. I had written 5 questions. The first one is a microscope using suitable photons is employed. It is not in students, it is employed to locate an electron. Is employed to locate an electron in an atom within a distance of 0.1 angstrom. So this is the value of del x. This is the uncertainty in the position given, that is 0.1 angstrom. Whatever the values are given to us, first we'll write that. What is the uncertainty in velocity? So we have to calculate del V, and we know the value of the mass, it is 9.1, because we are talking about electron. 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg. So students, now we had written whatever the given values are there. Now apply the formula del x dot del v is equals to h upon 4 pi m. Okay, now we have to calculate del v, and del x is also given. So del v की value हम कैसे लगाएंगे? h place the value Planck's constant. Always use the SI units. Joule second वाली value हम लेंगे. Then put the value of 4 into 3.14 into mass that we had already written 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg, and of course del x also we will write, so it will be 0.1 into meter में लेंगे तो it will be 10 to the power minus 10 meter. Okay, calculate कर लो सारी value को and you will get the answer. It was velocity, so the answer will be meter per second. Okay. Now, let's move to the second question. A golf ball has the mass of 40 grams. So, first you will write down the mass. What it is? 40 grams. And a speed of 45 meter per second. Velocity कितनी दे रखी है हमको? It is 45 meter per second. If the speed can be measured with an accuracy of 2%, so del V कैसे निकालेंगे students? 2% of 45. Okay, it will give you the value of del V. Calculate the value of del x. डेल एक्स कैसे निकालेंगे हम? डेल एक्स इज इक्वल्स टू एच की वैल्यू 6.626 इंटू 10 to the power minus 34 upon 4 into 3.14 4 pi. Then we will write the value of m. What is the value of m? इलेक्ट्रॉन की ही बात कर रहे हैं. So no sorry students, sorry, very sorry. We are talking about the golf ball. So its mass it is 40 grams. Convert कर देंगे इसको kilograms में. 40 into 10 to the power minus 3, and then del v we have got this value. So 2 into 45 upon 100. I have placed all the values. You can calculate the answer. It will be coming in meter. Students, I am leaving the calculation part for you. I am simply taking how to approach a numerical. Okay, so just place the values and get the answer. Third one, calculate minimum value of del x dot del p. Del x dot del p is equals to h upon 4 pi. Calculate कर लो वैल्यू. और स्टूडेंट्स को रिमेंबर, यू कैन रिमेंबर इट ऑल्सो. इट इज 0.527 joule. If you are talking about this value in SI unit, then it will be joule second. Okay, 0.527 joule second. और अगर आप अर्ग की बात करते हो, just wait, 0.527 into 10 to the power minus 34. Students, I think it will not be visible from here. I should write here 0.527 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. Or if you are talking in ergs, then it will be 0.527 into 10 to the power minus 27 erg second. Okay, ये वैल्यूज आप याद रख सकते हो. h upon 4 pi का कैलकुलेशन है. Now the fourth one, if del x is equals to del v, हमें क्या गिवन है? del x equals to del v, then what is the value of del v? देखो इस फॉर्मूले को हम इलैबोरेट कर लेते हैं. del x is equals to del v. ठीक है, सो फॉर्मूला हमारा क्या होता है? del x dot del v is equals to h upon 4 pi m. del x की जगह हम क्या वैल्यू रख दें? del v. So it will be del v square is equals to h upon 4 pi m. del v की वैल्यू आप क्या निकाल लोगे स्टूडेंट्स? रूट ऑफ दिस वैल्यू h upon 4 pi m. 2 को बाहर ले आओ. So the value will become like this, 1 upon 2. So the value of del v is equals to 1 by 2 under root h upon pi m. Okay, now the last one, a particle of 100 milligrams, its mass is given 100 milligram, or we have to convert it into kilograms. So 1 milligram is how many kilograms? 10 to the power minus 3 grams. और grams को convert कर दो kilograms में, again 10 to the power minus 3. So it will come out to be 10 to the power minus 4 kilograms. Okay. Now a particle of 100 milligram is moving with the velocity of 10% of light. Velocity की वैल्यू कैसे निकालेंगे स्टूडेंट्स? 10% ऑफ लाइट है, दैट मीन्स 10 अपॉन 100 ऑफ 3 इंटू 10 टू द पावर 8. वेलोसिटी ऑफ लाइट ये होता है, इसका 10% निकाल दें. सो इट विल कम्स आउट टू बी 3 इंटू 10 टू द पावर 7 मीटर पर सेकेंड. नाउ व्हाट इट इज सेइंग मोर, इफ डेल वी इज, डेल वी की वैल्यू क्या गिवन है बेटा? 0.01%. 0.01%. So we will calculate 0.01% of this value 3 into 10 to the power 7. Decimal remove करो, it will come out 1000. So value क्या चाहिए स्टूडेंट्स? यहाँ पे 3 into 10 to the power 5 है. 3 into 5 ऊपर जाएगा 7 minus 5 2. So it will be meter per second. Now अब हमारे को पूछा क्या है? del x. del x हमसे पूछा है, del v हमें पता है, मास पता है, फॉर्मूला लगा दो, del x निकाल दो. del x is equals to h upon 4 pi m. Okay, h की वैल्यू हो जाएगी हमारी 6.626 इंटू 10⁻⁻34 अपॉन 4 इंटू 3.14 इंटू what is the value of mass 10⁻⁻4 kg. Okay, so I am not writing the unit over here. Del x is equals to h upon 4 pi m. h की वैल्यू प्लेस कर दिया, 4 की वैल्यू प्लेस कर दिया, पाई रख दिया हमने. And one more student, sorry, we have to write here del v also, because del x, product of del x and del v is equals to this value, so del v come this side, del v also, we had forgotten this part. So here we will multiply by this value 3 into 10 to the power 2. So it will give you the answer. Okay, just calculate the answer because it is the uncertainty in position, so the answer will come in meter. Students, I had discussed the numericals, but I have not taken out the exact answers, the last answers. It is I am leaving for you. Just find out the exact answers. I just told you how to approach the numericals. So that is all for today, and practice the questions so that you will be comfortable with the topic. Thank you.